Putin must face World Criminal Court over war crimes in Ukraine, EU chief.
Here's a summary of the article.
EU chief said that she wants Russia's Putin to face the International Criminal Court over Ukraine. EU chief Ursula von der Leyen said in an interview Thursday she wants Russian President Vladimir Putin to face the International Criminal Court over war crimes in Ukraine. That Putin must lose this war and must face up to his actions, that is important to me, she told the TV channel of German news outlet Bild. There was no doubt that war crimes had been committed in Ukraine, said von der Leyen, who also visited Kyiv Thursday. Therefore we support the collection of evidence with a view to possible proceedings at the International Criminal Court, she said. Asked whether Putin would one day be brought before the court, she responded, I believe it is possible. During her visit to Ukraine for talks on closer integration with the European Union, von der Leyen pledged that the war-torn country would have Europe's support for as long as it takes.
This post received a score of 14,000, with an upvote ratio of 96%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Who's going to go inside of Russia and get him, bring him to justice?
Sylvester Stallone is obviously going to come out of retirement to do it, duh.
I feel like Jean-Claude should do it.
The muscles from Brussels. Oh man. Did Putin fuck up that bad?
It would be a great climactic end to the Expendables.
EU chief Ursula von der Leyen said in an interview Thursday she wants Russian President Vladimir Putin to face the International Criminal Court over war crimes in Ukraine. Putin must lose this war and must face up to his actions, that is important to me, she told the TV channel of German news outlet Bild. Ultimately, Putin is responsible, she said. Asked whether Putin would one day be brought before the court, she responded, I believe it is possible. Ursula, you have spoken true correct words because Putin is a murdering lunatic dictator and he has turned Russia into a terrorist state. He must pay for what he did to Ukraine, the EU, developing countries and even Russia itself.
Greater than, citizens live in fear of becoming the FSB's next target, or the recruiters.
Putin would gladly bite a cyanide capsule before he faces any war crime tribunal or even a Russian court. Heck, probably still has one in a dental implant from his KGB days.
With how badly all his other stuff has turned out to work, would he even trust the capsule to kill him?
Well, that is why he would do it near an open window.
They'll never expect the classic Professor Pleischner move.
He'll take his own life before that happens.
If he does, then he would complete his training on becoming Adolf Hitler.
Speedrun any %.
The World Criminal Court is like that really supportive friend who can't drive and is broke and is not really good at anything.
So like me.
We are all the ICC on this blessed day.
After announcing that, the EU chief should have had someone make that law and order gavel sound so people would know the charges are serious.
_chunk dunk _
Lol. This is going to be like Nicaragua versus United States. Russia will be condemned. Russia will be given a fine. Russia will refuse to comply and veto any action against it.
I've always said, hell, send Hawaii 5-0 over there, when Kono was still with them. They'll take care of him in one episode.
The irony is the United States does not recognize the jurisdiction of the ICC. We've actually sanctioned officials of the court. During the Iraq-Afghanistan conflicts we were adamant that none of our citizens would face the court. So it would be hypocritical for the US to call for Putin to face the court. That doesn't mean that we would ignore their war crimes, but we wouldn't be adamant about them facing the ICC.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.